Hi cozy friends, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you're here and I'm so glad you clicked on today's video. Welcome to another cozy game with me. Today we are jumping into part 3 of restarting my entire Animal Crossing island, which to many of you probably sounds crazy because like many of you, I have put my sweat and tears into building up my Animal Crossing island. I've literally been playing this game since it came out in 2020, and the fact that I just woke up one day and was like, you know what? I'm gonna wipe my whole island and start from scratch. I don't know how that came to me, but for some reason I thought it was a really good idea, and now we are here. Welcome to part 3. I have only put time into my island with you guys, so this is literally the 3rd time we are jumping into it and just gonna keep kind of grinding it out. We're gonna see kind of what we can do differently from the first time we built up the island, and overall just have fun with it, because that was the main reason why I think I wanted to start my island over. I was looking for a new fun cozy game, and I just have always been a big Animal Crossing lover, and I figured, you know what, let's restart the island over and just do it differently this time, have a little bit more fun with it. I feel like I've always been a really big perfectionist with games like this when you can kind of build your own little place. So this time around I definitely want to do a few things differently. You guys know I'm on the hunt for specific villagers, all that good stuff. If you haven't watched part 1 or part 2 of this little cozy series I'm doing, definitely go check those out. It's also officially our first cozy gaming video together in my new home. I thought it was only fitting to do my first cozy gaming video as an Animal Crossing one, just because we've kind of established this fun little series on my channel already, so it just seemed very fitting. I had a pretty crazy hectic day today. I wanted to kind of relax and calm down with some cozy gaming, and I thought, why not jump in to some fun Animal Crossing with you guys? Before we hop into this though, I just want to say a quick thank you to DoorDash for sponsoring today's video. Sometimes life gets ahead of you and the days just don't seem long enough. I had one of those days today where it just feels like it flew by, to be honest. We spent the whole day kind of doing things around the house, getting organized, preparing for a new week, and time just definitely got away from us, unfortunately. When it came to dinner time, neither of us had any energy to whip something up, and we've also been trying to eat a lot healthier lately, so we didn't want to really settle for something quick and easy out of our pantry. That's why we love DoorDash though, and use it frequently, especially when it comes to these busier days. Isn't it kind of amazing that we live in a world where you can get anything you need when you need it to your door? Because DoorDash is an on-demand delivery platform, we're able to order our favorite healthy meals in just a few taps and get it delivered directly to our doorstep. It really saves us so much time and energy on these busier days, and it also gives us more time to kind of be together instead of stressing over cooking and stuff like that. DoorDash also isn't just your door to flowers, groceries, fresh produce. It's your door to better relationships, your time back with loved ones, and I really think that's the best part about it. DoorDash isn't just delivery, it is literally your door to more. If you want it, you can get it with DoorDash. Download the DoorDash app now to get almost anything you want delivered, and using my code AlexaRay50 get 50% off up to $10 on your first order of $15 or more. It's a limited time offer, so definitely jump on it. Thank you so very much to DoorDash for sponsoring today's video, and without further ado, let's hop in to part 3 of restarting my Animal Crossing island. I love that we always play this game at night and everyone's always sleeping. I definitely have to start doing some daytime gameplay so we can actually see the island during the day. I just got this new Stanley Cup from Target. I think it's like a new collection they just came out with. I'm obsessed with her. She's gorgeous. We are gonna hop right into it though, kind of see what's going on. I haven't touched this game in a hot minute. Blathers! I'm sorry, can we talk about the fact that I'm still salty over my starting outfit? Why do I look like a little boy? I'm not vibing with this little outfit here, but we are going to make do. I'm super excited that Blathers is, you know, joining us. He's definitely one of my favorite parts of this game. Your earned interest of 6 bells has been added to your account. That's amazing. We have a gift from our mom. Cherry blossom petals dance upon the wind like some kind of bizarre battalion of breeze ballerinas. A smile graces my face as I watch the petals fall. All is well until. That's so cute. Let's see what she gifted us. I don't remember. Oh, it's a tissue box. That's adorable. Okay, so there are so many things we could probably do right now. I have not made too much progress on my island, as you guys can tell. We are still living the tent life, which is hilarious. I guess what we will do first is find Blathers. It was Rocket's birthday and we missed it. Well, that is just really sad. I haven't played this game in a hot minute though. Wait a second. Did we get houses for our friends here last time we played? I feel like I don't remember building the houses for our friends last time we played, so we've made progress, which is awesome. This is Rocket. I love how the villagers kind of shade you if you don't show up for a while. Like, I know I've been away for a few weeks, but it hasn't been that long. We started the series back in the fall last year though, so that was a pretty long break I took, and then we hopped back into it last month, which was super fun. And I basically made a commitment and promised to myself that I was going to try and work on my island at least once a month with you guys, if not more. So we're still doing pretty well on that little promise I made. Billy. Okay, now we have to go find Blathers. If you have never played this game before, which if you're watching this, you probably have played this game before, Blathers is an owl who basically runs the museum on your island, and it's super fun. It's probably one of my favorite parts of this game, honestly. When you collect fossils, insects, fish, all that type of stuff, you bring it to him and he will basically showcase it in the museum, which I think is so cool. And as you collect things and as time goes by, the museum really just turns into such a crazy cool place, and I used to love just walking through it with my little character and looking at everything I had collected. You also get to collect art in this game, which is really fun. I am. That's me. Oh yes. So there's a certain amount of insects and fossils and stuff we have to bring into him before he can actually build the physical museum. I can't remember how many of each we need, but I do remember it kind of taking me some time, so we will have to see. What I think is so cool about this game too is the animals, the fish, and all that stuff. It's dependent on the season you're in, so certain fish will only show up during certain seasons in the game, and I feel like that just makes it more fun and kind of keeps you coming back to play more, because depending on the season you can catch and find different things. It's kind of the same for the rest of the game as well, because you can do fun events and parties. Your villagers have birthdays and all that cool stuff. Okay, so we have to find insects, we have to find fish, artifacts, kind of everything, I believe. I also have to figure out how to build my own house. I think I have to basically pay off a debt to Tom Nook, which never ending, the debt you owe to Tom Nook, unfortunately. And then I think I can build my house, if I'm remembering correctly. Oh, I do have some bugs. I wonder if he could take those. I guess we will go on the hunt for some bugs first, because I feel like they're usually easier to catch. But the problem is it's nighttime, and I don't know if they're very common at night. So we might have to settle with fishing, which is unfortunate for me because I am probably the worst fisher to ever play Animal Crossing. Yeah, I don't have a lot to work with here, guys. I guess what I also have to figure out is how to make a shovel, because I haven't figured out how to make that just yet, I don't believe. Okay. Oh, here's my Critterpedia. This is so cute. This is where you can look at all the little critters and fish and stuff you find. And as you can see, there's a lot. There's a lot we can find. We have all of these fish, as well as these sea creatures, which I remember being super, super hard to find. There's definitely a bunch of rare ones that take some time to come across in the game. We do have a shovel recipe, which is progress. We need to get some hardwood to make the shovel, and then we can probably start digging some stuff up as well, which will be really nice. So I need hardwood in order to make it. I even just love like the calming music with Animal Crossing, and like the little sound effects, everything about it's just so relaxing. I feel like it's honestly the perfect game to de-stress to after a really long day. Is hardwood something I have to chop down? I'm like blanking so hard on this game, guys. It might be, yeah. There we go. A bagworm. I guess that's why they call it a flimsy net. Well, I guess that's enough chopping of the wood for me. We are just going to try and make do. I think I have enough anyways. We should be all set to get our little shovel. Can you guys tell I have not played this game in a hot minute? What are we doing here? Let's craft. Okay, so. Oh my gosh. We have a vaulting pole too, which will help us cross over to the other little pieces of land. I might need more wood for it though. We can still make it. Let's do it. Maybe we have enough to make a shovel or a flimsy axe. We do, we do. We also need this. What else can I make? Nothing. I can make nothing else. But we've made progress. We have some Nook Miles to redeem, which I do remember being a very nice part of this game. You basically get rewarded Nook Miles for completing different tasks and accomplishing different goals in the game. I used to work so hard towards these. I literally would spend hours just trying to complete all of them. Ooh, clam and collected. I bet it's for collecting clams. Some more critters. Island life. Okay, nothing too crazy going on here. I think we should probably vault over to a different part of this island. Oh my god. Oh, we have all the weeds that we have to go through and pick. These pesky, pesky weeds. There are some that I would actually like let grow on my island when I had completed it, because some of the weeds are actually really pretty. They almost look like wildflowers, and I would kind of use them to decorate my island, kind of like these guys right here. I feel like they're so pretty. There's a whole lot of weeds here that we can collect. Oh, we also have to go find that bird, that pesky, pesky bird who I think his plane crashed on our island. I think he's on the other side though, if I'm remembering the beginning of this game. Oh, so I wanted to, oh no. I wanted to get a shovel so that I could dig up those little creatures in the sand. But now, oh, but now I don't have any space to put them. So I actually have to clear out my inventory before we could even do anything. I always ate the fruit in the game to make sure I was a 10 out of 10, but I don't actually know what it does for me. I think when I'm using tools, it makes them last longer if I'm like filled up on fruit. I think. That's my guess. That's my wild guess that I'm putting out there. We're gonna try and dig up one of those. See what we get. We got a clam. That's adorable. We have a new DIY recipe. Let's cover that up. I think what we need to do before we actually move forward is go empty out our inventory. So we're gonna head back over to the main part of land. I'm gonna stop by Blathers first, see if I can drop off any of these bugs that we have collected. Hopefully we can, because I think I have a couple that are definitely taking up some space. I'd like to donate everything. Okay, so we can only... Oh. That's literally me anytime I see any type of spider. This is also really cute. When you hand over an insect or a fish, he will give you like a fun fact about it, which I just thought was so cute and silly. Same. 6 too many for sure. I did not know that. I'm feeling kind of queasy too. And the bugs are the bane of my existence. Same. Same. I might. Let's see. I did always wish that I could just hand over everything and he can maybe tell me what he can take and what he can't take, but unfortunately we have to go one by one with Blathers. He's a little bit slow. He just wants to be like thorough, wants to make sure he doesn't miss anything. Hopefully one more. I love how like kind of passive aggressive the responses are sometimes too. Like my response to him was, I'm a bit busy. I don't have time for your fun facts. Like, I just feel like that's so mean. We need 12 donations to open the museum, so still got a little ways to go, but honestly, I feel like we can probably accomplish that tonight because I can just go fish for like 12 different fish. Next, we are gonna head over here to hopefully sell some things to Timmy and Tommy. I'd like to sell everything and anything. A sand dollar. I am like actually really fascinated with sand dollars. I found half of one at the beach a couple days ago and I had never ever seen one in real life before. And I have to say, I had only seen them in this game and I was like, they look kind of weird. And then I saw one, well, half of one in real life, and honestly, they're so cute. Like, I want to collect sand dollars this summer. I'm so excited for it. $740. This economy is just killing me, guys. Nook Miles, I bet it's selling to them. Yep. Oh. Yep. based on the number of seashells. That's pretty cool. How am I already tired? I don't know. Tomno winking at me like he's not trying to take all of my money. Okay, let's go catch some fish. Let's try and at least accomplish that tonight. I feel like that's a pretty achievable, easy goal. If you have seen my previous fishing, some of you may be like, girl, no, not for you. Just don't even bother. But we're gonna try it. Actually, before we do, I'm gonna plant these oranges in random places because I would love to have some orange trees here. This was my problem the first time I actually played this game. I would collect fruit and I would just plant them wherever. And then later down the line, when I was actually trying to design my island, I had to go through and replant everything, which was such a pain. Obviously, I don't mind doing it again if I'm just planting these guys wherever. But we are gonna try and do some fishing. Hope for the best. We also should go check on our bird friend who literally crashed his plane. That's how he ended up on our island. So we also need to go say hi to him. I'm so bad at fishing. I don't know what happened. My coordination is just so off with this game. Everyone hold your breath. Oh my gosh, it's a butterfly fish. That's adorable. Did it change from a caterpillar fish? I love the little witty jokes in this game too. It's like, who came up with this? It's adorable. I'm not gonna catch you because I don't have a net. Tisk. I also have to donate 12 different types of fish and critters, which is kind of hard because a lot of the time, especially when I'm fishing, I will literally just catch the same fish over and over again, which is always a struggle when I'm trying to catch a whole bunch of different ones. And then when I need to catch a certain type of fish, I'll never see that fish. We're doing better, guys. A horse mackerel. That's adorable. Okay, we're actually doing pretty good. I'm not trying to jinx us or anything, but from like the last time I did this, maybe my fishing's improving. Maybe I have a chance. I think that's too close to his side. Everyone hold your breath. How? How does that happen? I was right there. I love when our little ghosty friend pops up too in this game. Oh my gosh, it's another favorite part. I honestly think playing Animal Crossing in the fall time is probably my favorite time to play this game because it's just, the vibes are immaculate. If you know, you know, especially with like all the cutie Halloween celebrations they do, and I'm just like obsessed with that time of year to begin with. We have a fossil, a branch of blathers. I'm thinking about our little ghosty friend, but He should also be popping up fairly soon, if I'm remembering correctly. And his little task or mission for you is pretty cute. You have to find all of these like baby ghosts that are for him or that he collects. They all get loose and you have to find them. And it's so funny. I think I caught this already, so I don't think he really counts. But I'm happy we found a fossil. That is some pretty dang good progress, if you ask me. Vibes. Vibes only. Why would I drop that? I'm not trying to drop that. I need you. You are my key to a museum right now. I'm super excited to see what the Switch 2 kind of entails for gaming like this, and I'm very excited to see if they are going to come out with another Animal Crossing. I know right now there's been like a ton of rumors about it, so another fossil. What's hard about these fossils though is that you get them and they all look the same, but when you bring them to Blathers, they can actually end up being like the same fossil. So that's always kind of annoying, but we will wait and see what happens. But anyways, there are a ton of rumors obviously for a new Animal Crossing game with the Switch 2 coming out soon, and I think it's gonna be really cool to see if we ever see the light of that. I think it'd be really fun to have another Animal Crossing game out here, just because this one obviously did so very well and it is such a classic Nintendo game. I pulled too soon. I got so scared. I have such bad anxiety when I fish, guys, no joke. But anyways, I would love to see a new Animal Crossing game, maybe a bigger one, you know. Part of me wishes that they would bring back like a zebra turkey fish. How cool was that? I knew right away when we got him. I was like, I haven't had him before. I would love to see an old school Animal Crossing remake. I don't know if we ever will, because that's not something I feel like they would probably do, but I feel like it'd be really, really fun to see, you know, even like the OG Animal Crossing come to Switch, and you know, obviously with better graphics, stuff like that. But I would just love to play that game again. I have such fond memories of playing it when I was so little. Animal Crossing was probably one of the first games I ever played aside from Mario. And I mean, I was a very little girl playing Animal Crossing. I don't think I actually knew what I was doing, but it was just so fun to me, and I think that's why I love playing it to this day. Am I missing our little bird friend here, guys? Am I just like flying by him because I'm over here rambling? I don't even know how I got to talking about that. I know he's over here because we saw him just laying on the beach. Oh, I bet he's at the front. Never mind, I lied. I need more fish. Anyways, I think it would be really cool if they came out with a new Animal Crossing, regardless of if it's brand new or not. I think it'd be cool to see like an Animal Crossing like city or something. Maybe something just slightly bigger than this game, obviously, because we're just working on small little islands with this one. Am I running out of space? I have one more slot. I don't know why. I really would love to play like an Animal Crossing little city though, because it just would be so fun to kind of build something like that up. Okay, now we're gonna go see Blathers and see if we can give him any of this stuff. Hopefully we can give it all to him. That's the goal. But yeah, I'm super excited for like everything with the second one. I did not pre-order it. I've been getting a lot of questions if I actually pre-ordered the Switch 2. I did not. I kind of was going back and forth because I knew it was going to be really hard to get. So I feel like I had a very negative mindset and I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to stress myself out with trying to get it because I probably won't get it and then I'll be really upset about it. So I didn't try and get it. And then my sister, who is... she is just, when it comes to video games, I go to her with any question I have because she is the person who got me into them originally when I was a very little girl. And she was able to get her hands on 2 pre-orders. And she said that if I want one, I can get it from her. And I was like... gotta love sisters, guys. Sisters are the best. But now her and her husband, they went in and tried to get the pre-orders. They both did. They're super excited about it. And because they got 2, they offered me one. And I was like, heck yeah. So hopefully that works out and they get both. Because then I will get one for a release, which I think will be really, really cool. But if you were able to get a pre-order, are you excited for it? Did you try and pre-order it? I know there's kind of a lot of like back and forth with the new one coming out, especially with the price point. I think the price is pretty up there, which was like another reason I didn't try and get it, because part of me was like, my Switch OLED is like perfectly fine and I love her, but because I now have like the opportunity to get it from my sister, I'm pretty excited about it. I'm excited to see all the new features and stuff you can do with it. One of her favorite things. See what happens when I yap? I don't even remember what I'm doing. Let's see. Fossil number 1. My sister's pretty excited though for the camera feature with the second one, so I feel like that's gonna be a lot of fun as well. I know the cameras have kind of been going in and out of stock really fast with their own pre-orders, so I feel like I have to jump on that really fast as well. But I think the camera feature is definitely one of the coolest parts of the newest Switch. It's a mammoth torso. That was our first fossil. That's so cool. When he actually builds the museum and you get to go into it for the first time, it's unreal seeing like all the fossils actually on display. And as you collect more and more, they make up the full skeletons of dinosaurs and animals from way back when. So cool. But there are so many other little features with the new Switch that I think are really cool and I'm excited to kind of play around with. I'm donating it, Blathers. What the heck am I going to do with a mammoth torso? Am I just going to display it in my house? I mean, I could, but it might look a little silly. I actually got invited to my first ever Nintendo event. It was in the beginning of this month. I was so excited to go, and they basically were offering content creators and gamers a chance to get their hands on the Switch 2 and kind of play around with it for the first time. And I was all set to go, and then we ended up moving. If you guys are familiar, if you've been around, you know that we literally just moved a couple weeks ago, and with moving and all the craziness that kind of comes with it, I was like, you know, I think I'm gonna have to sit this one out. Unfortunately, I was so excited to go and, you know, play around with it, but I just I just couldn't, unfortunately. And I also had to turn down the opportunity for the second time or third time to go to shelves in the city, which was also really, really upsetting. Every time I get invited to an event, I'm either moving or I'm like going somewhere else, like traveling wise. So I don't know if I will ever go on an event trip. Maybe someday. Maybe if I'm fortunate and lucky enough. Maybe someday I will, but for some reason my scheduling never matches up with others. So it's always the same response. I'm a bit busy. I feel like they could have something nicer in there. I don't know. We only need 7 donations. That makes sense. I donated 5 things. So we need 7 more to open the museum. We are making progress. I'm sorry I just yapped your ears off. You guys probably are like, can you just tone it down a little bit? It's raining. It's not raining here. I never updated my Switch time or location. So, might be a little off. Okay, so we need 7 more fish, fossils, insects, whatever it may be, to open our museum. I think we can do it if we are patient enough. We already caught one. The fishing rod's broken. We need to build a new one. Fantastic. Fantastic. Love that for me. Okay. So now we need more wood, which is fantastic as well. Also need to find that little bird. You know what? I think he's literally up front. I think he's up front. I'm gonna check up front. And then if he's not up front, maybe he's in the back. But I feel like he's up front. Right? I don't know. We're gonna go look. We gotta find him. Oh, I don't have a little dart thing yet, so I can't get that present. Wait a second. I have 2 fossils. He must have not been able to take them for some reason. I wonder why. Finally can dig up these bells I've patiently been waiting to dig up. 1,000 bells. Nice. Is this from him? Oh no, he's right there. We found him. Well, first of all, we're gonna collect our bells. Put those away. Safe and sound. Message in a bottle. Dearest reader. It's giving Bridgerton. I love it. Actually, I think I just learned that, right? Yes. How cool. This is important. We should honestly start working on this right now because I need to figure out what's going on with my whole appearance. I mean, what's even happening with my hair right now, guys? To be honest, like not to, you know, put down my little my little character, because you know, I made her. This is what we're starting out with. The hair. It's, you know, the waves. They're cute. But like, I don't know, iffy on how it looks. It just looks really weird to me. And then the outfit, it's just, I'm a very big girly girl. So the fact that it is just plaid blue shirt, some gray slacks, and like a totally different shade of blue shoes, it's just not. They're doing me dirty right now. I think I talked to him like just over and over again. I think I just have to annoy Gulliver until he wakes up. There we go. The first time I played this game, I literally talked to him once, and then I never went back for like a good while, and then he was still laying on at my beach, and I was like, are you gonna move, buddy? And it turns out that you have to like kind of poke at him to wake up. Oh, he's so cute. I believe I have to help him and collect resources for him. I have to find the pieces for his little communication device. I'll look for him. 5 parts? 5 parts to find for Gulliver, 7 to find for Blathers. Well, I sure do have my work cut out for me. I think that's why I also really love Animal Crossing though, because there's literally like never-ending things to do in this game. And when I talk about restarting my island because I finished my previous island, realistically it's never ending. Like, you can always do stuff, you can always collect things, build things, whatever it may be. But for me personally, I had just felt like I had done everything I wanted to do with that island specifically and decorated it how I wanted to. And I think it just got to a point where I was like, you know, I want to start fresh. I want to just, you know, have fun and maybe do something different compared to what I did the first time around. But truly, there's like never-ending things in this game, especially because they do in-game events and stuff like that too. Okay, I don't think... Oh... He has to assess the fossils. I'm not all here, as you guys can clearly tell in today's cozy gaming video. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that one. A diplo tablet, you say? Heck, yeah, I would. He's just like so excited to share facts about these fossils too. It's so adorable. 6 donations. Hopefully 5 after I give him this final fossil. A skull. Awesome. Heck yeah, take it all. Can you take this out? I feel like it can go in a museum for how ugly it is. Okay, just tell me about it. I feel bad always saying no. Don't tell me about it. I can't even pronounce that, to be completely honest. I'm not even trying. Sea-dwelling reptile. Oh. This sounds a little creepy. He's calling it cute, but I don't hate me. I don't consider lizards cute, and he's basically saying they have giant lizard eyes. 5 donations. We're getting so close. Onward. What were we doing? Oh, we have to find communication parts for Gulliver, which I do have a shovel. So the communication parts are pretty easy to find. I only had to find 5 of them, I think he said. And basically all you need to do is dig up around the sand. Really? I'd be running through here all the time, and there's always like the little water holes that pop up, and not one. Of course I stepped right on top of it. Oh. I mean, yeah, it's cool, but not what I need right now. Guess we gotta go over to the other part of the island. Sometimes I like almost miss them too, because I'll be running down the beach and then they like pop up and like I have to like really look for them and listen for them. So we found one. Found 2. Progress. Oh, I need a fishing rod. I was gonna try and get that fish. Should have made a fishing rod before coming over here, but that's okay. When I first started my island originally too, I would, you know, complete these quests and I would leave the holes around my island because I thought that eventually they would just maybe disappear on their own, and they never did. So okay, these are pretty easy to find. We found all 5. That was so fast. Let's return our parts to Gulliver, and then we will go build a fishing net to continue fishing, because we only need 5 more to open our museum, and then I will have completed everything I wanted to complete for the night at least. I feel like playing Animal Crossing though as a whole, it just makes me feel so calm and relaxed. Like, I love games like this. I got them. I found them all. Yep, that's them. He's gonna send me a gift for helping him. That's adorable. We do collect Nook Miles for helping him. Oh yeah, I forgot you get to collect these as you collect the fruit. I feel like I don't remember there being that many fruit. Oh boy, so Gulliver tends to have issues. Okay. Now we need a fishing rod. Oh, that's the fish bait. What do I need to make this? An iron nugget. Okay, so for this, I need tree branches. That should be, you know, easy enough because they're usually just hanging out on the ground. I think if I shake the trees, sometimes they fall. Give me more. Can you imagine just like going up to a real tree and trying to shake it? Or tree branches? Honestly, I would try it. I think I actually... Wait a second. I think I'll get Nook Miles if I plant a cherry tree, even though I already have them. Yep. Like, how cute is she when she eats this? What? I feel like they could probably change like the order of buttons when playing this. Like, if I click on this, I don't want to drop it. That's not the first thing I want to do. The first thing I would probably want to do is eat it. Okay, we have enough branches, I believe, to go make a fishing rod. So let's do that. Patience. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, I'm gonna plant these flowers around my home or my tent for now, just to kind of get them out of the way. Too close to the tent, apparently. I didn't know I could just do that. So there's a first for everything. I'm also going to probably try and sell the fish because I don't think I can hand those in. I'm pretty sure we already gave Blathers those type of fish. And then I'm also going to put some things in my tent so we have some room. What the heck am I supposed to do now? I kill him. I would have much rather preferred to That's adorable. I would have much rather preferred to catch him, but I don't have a net. So. Drop. 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 Well, there's gotta be room somewhere. Probably right there. I also have a bad habit of doing this. I mean, I don't have a house yet, and I think when you get a house, you actually have like storage in the house, which is really nice. But I will literally go and drop like all my materials and resources in my tent before I have to go out and like get a whole bunch of stuff, because I don't want to sell them or like waste them, because I know down the line I'm gonna need all that wood, I'm gonna need all that stone. So I keep every resource possible. Okay, we're gonna sell you guys some stuff. What exactly am I offering? Some weeds, a fish, some cherries, a clam, and a butterfly fish. That's a lot of bells. More energized. Oh, I do remember doing that. I forgot that you have to check in and you'll get 50 points a day. I used to be so bad with that though. I wish it would just be like every time you logged in and played for a little bit, they gave it to you, but you literally have to go and check in at the ATM. Okay, so we are going to try and get some fish. Excuse you. It's Dory. That was fun. I'll pick these up just for fun. hurts every time. It never gets easier. That's a big fish. Just took all the time to clear out my inventory and now it's probably filled again because I picked up all of those little things. Okay. We've only caught 2 fish. 3 more to go. And realistically, like, I don't have to do this with only fish. I could just go around and search for more fossils and stuff like that. Oh, which might be there. Do I have a shovel? I do still. Let's hope this is a fossil. The fossils are probably like my favorite thing to collect in the game. I just feel like they're so fun. It's like fun collecting dinosaur fossils. I don't know. I obviously am not the best fisher, so fishing is like my least favorite part, but you know, we try. We try really hard here. Always, always. Sir, I know you see me trying to catch you. We already got him. We just need 2 more. Just 2 more little guys. I have to say the little fish are probably the most annoying fish. They just never want to cooperate for some reason. See, this is hard when you just start catching the same fish over and over again. Just swam right by it. All that time. I wasted all that time and he's not even gonna give me a shot. An olive flounder. That's a huge fish, guys. That's bigger than the bass, I think. Okay, I should probably just, you know, use the vaulting pole and cross over to another part of the island. I would literally spend all day though, like just running up and down the same part of my land, like fishing for the same fish. I would spend hours just doing it. We just need 1 more, I think. I don't I would catch him. He's a snail. I guess it's my own fault that I get stuck fishing so often, because I could just work on doing fossils and work on doing, like, you know, the insects, but I just find that the fishing rod lasts me so much longer than the net, so I just never bother with insects for some reason. It's always the last one that gets me. Okay, I have a good feeling. I got this. It's a squid. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go see Lathers and see if we have enough to build our museum. I'm pretty sure we basically get the go ahead to build a museum with him, but then you have to help collect materials and stuff and pay bells to build it, I believe. Okay, I'm so excited. Let's assess the fossil first. Because they're always kind of like the riskier ones, because it could go 50-50. Either we gave him one already or it's a brand new one. I don't think we've given him that. Heck yeah. I would, but I'm getting a little too tired, Blathers. Dory! Two more to go, I think. The squid was pretty cool to find. I don't usually find those often, surprisingly. One more. An olive flounder, that's what that was called. Yes! We did it! So I think it's like tomorrow or the next day when you play the game, then you have to like help him find materials and stuff for the actual building. But we did it. We we were able to complete that quest. We completed Gulliver's Quest, which was so easy. Gulliver's Quest is always the easiest, but he does come back multiple times with the same problems, which I think is pretty funny. But I think that is gonna be a wrap up for today's cozy game with me. I feel like I actually made some decent progress. We got some stuff done, at least as much as we can really do for the night, because it's already 10:40 in the game. So all my villagers are sleeping, and you know, like normal villagers would be at 10:40 p.m. on a Sunday. I think we are gonna call this a game. That is a wrap on today's little cozy game with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you had fun. I love doing these videos with you guys because they are just so relaxing, and I think they're just such a fun way to kind of just calm down from a crazy day and really just de-stress ultimately. That's why I love playing cozy games, especially Animal Crossing. It just helps me really relax. But thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you were able to even get some cozy gaming in, because really when I do these videos, part of me is also kind of hoping that you guys are playing along with me and kind of working on your own islands or whatever it may be. We are definitely going to keep continuing on the Animal Crossing series. I'm really hoping to make a dent in it over like the next few months and start really building up our island, because right now we're really just in the beginning part and like doing the basics. There's still so many things that we need to kind of work towards over the next few videos, but I had so much fun tonight. If there are other cozy games out there that you guys would like to play along with me, let me know down below, because I do have so many other games that I would love to play along with you guys. I know Disney Dreamlight Valley is one of my favorite cozy games to play. I probably play that one the most aside from Animal Crossing, and I also have a newer game called Fae Farm that I haven't really put a dent into, but I feel like that might be really fun to kind of play together, because I don't see a lot of people talk about that game. But essentially it's like Animal Crossing meets fairies and magic, so that could be a really fun game to play as well. But I'm gonna leave you guys with all of that. Definitely let me know down below what other games we should try out together. And with all that being said, I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you in the next one.